this game ends up going the distance here, simply because... Welcome to Expedition Lost, map number 6 in our potential best of 9. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position as the blue Zerg player representing Team Liquid.net. Incredible aggression and great execution in that last game, but falling apart to some excellent defensive maneuvers. It's Liquid's TLO. And taking all the credit for... I've become Elmer Fudd all of a sudden. Taking all the credit for doing some amazing defensive micros, squeezing every ounce of efficiency out of his army, and then producing the offensive drop and reinforcing it that won him the game. Some beautiful decision making, earning him victory from the jaws of defeat. Can he tie the series up? It's his teammate, Liquid Bunny, the current Ding It TV King of the Hill. And well, early scout with a drone, possibly checking out the Tastelope there. He just wants to make sure that there aren't any early SCVs potentially coming down here with a couple of barracks, and also scouting out this Selnaga Tower as well. After winning a game like that, perhaps TLO went, well, hang on a second, Bunny might be tempted to cheese me at this point. He just wants to make sure that isn't an option. And well, I don't really know what to say after that. I mean, that's just... that was just an excellent game. I hope we get another game like it that's that epic in this series. But generally speaking, that was about as good as it gets. Really, really exciting. And just very, very impressive play from Bunny. Have we awoken the beast? Is he now about to go on a rampage? Is he going to win the next 3 games in a row? It could happen. It could happen. He would have to if he wants to win by a scoreline, of course, of 5-3 or greater. We've got a... okay, so just the hatch first, followed up by the spawning pool and the gas from TLO. Nothing too out of the ordinary here at all. In the meantime, we're going back to the good old Reaper opening coming out from Bunny. So after that victory, which is going to feel so, so good to him, he's now going to move back and... see if he can get some damage done with the first couple of Reapers. Now, he has had one game this series already where he's managed to get very, very substantial damage done. 4 workers killed with the first 2 Reapers. So he's going to try and replicate that here on Expedition Lost. And after... is it 1 or after 2 Reapers? It's only going to be the 1 Reaper before we actually have the reactor already on the barracks here. So that's a little bit of a departure, because we have seen 2 or 3 Reapers so far in this series. It's just going to be the 1 this time. So primarily for scouting. If he kills some drones, that's fantastic. And at the moment, he's being very, very, very annoying. He might be able to get 1. Yes, he does get 1. Excellently played. And he needs as many as he can before these queens pop out. If he gets a second one... oh no, the surround happened with the drones. Mortal Kombat. Which one of these drones actually killed it? I swear it was that one, but maybe not. Is it the one on low health? Where is it? Something killed it. The Reaper didn't vanish into thin air. I've obviously clicked the wrong drone. This is like whack-a-mole right here. I swear it was the first one I clicked on, but clearly it was not. Anyway, the point is, guys, drones are good. And we are going to be seeing the first couple of Zerglings move into the natural expansion. We'll be able to scout that the command center is on the low ground, not for the first time this series. And that's actually going to be really annoying for Bunny, guys, because he only went for 1 Reaper before going for that reactor on the barracks. He's got 2 more Marines out now, and he's going to instantly pump out Hellions. That's frustrating because he didn't want to lose that Reaper even if he didn't kill any drones, because he wanted to be able to move the Reaper back in to do a bit of scouting a little later on. And he's lost his scouting now. He's going to have to use scans if he wants to get the same level of information. And that's not an ideal situation for a Terran to be in. Okay, if you lost a Reaper and you had a second and a third one flying around, fine. Not the worst case scenario, definitely not the end of the world. But to only have 1 Reaper and then lose it as well does actually hurt. It makes it very frustrating not knowing what your opponent might be getting up to. And TLO is going to recognize now, because he hasn't seen the second Reaper, that that first one is the only one he's going to get. The second one just wouldn't be sent in this late, and that's why TLO now is moving in with his Overlord to see what else can be scouted inside the main base. He will spot a starport, actually, with no add-on. I think that might be a tell, because when you want medevacs coming out that early, with no add-on on the starport, you might be looking at a potential Hellbat timing here. And in fact, the armory has just gone down. Oh, wow, in full view as well of the Overlord. So TLO should know what's coming right now. We're going for the double Hellion production, who are going to become Hellbats. We're going for a lot of Marines, and behind this we want a medevac or two for that healing, and we're just going to absolutely hit you to the face, is the idea here. Now, the last time something similar to this happened and TLO put down the Spire, Bunny actually got a really good attack going, so I wonder if we're going to see a similar story here today. We have Marines and Hellions moving up the ramp right now. The armory is not complete, it's just doing a bit of initial damage. And the armory is now complete. Here come the Hellbats, and here comes the timing. It's 7 minutes and 54 seconds. Do you know where your children are? Because I mean, TLO is going to have to in just a second. A couple of Queens doing a good job so far. Good transfused initially, but this Queen has no energy and no life left. The two Spine Crawlers are actually still up, but they're on dangerously low health. There isn't another transfuse available, I don't think. No, there isn't. Both Spine Crawlers go down. A decent number of Hellbats go down as well now, though, and there's only the one left. The Marines are still up and running, and it looks like Bunny is going to have to move out. So TLO defending against that, losing both Spine Crawlers, losing a number of units. If we take a look at the units lost tab, our Zerg player has definitely lost more, almost exactly twice as much as our Terran player, but he does manage to hold it. And what is Bunny's response going to be to this? Because if he just continues going for the same thing, then the Mutalisk transition from TLO is actually going to be excellent for him, because Hellbats don't shoot up. Marines do, but there aren't that many of them in this composition, and I can assure you medevacs do not shoot at all, otherwise this game would be very, very broken. So we have more Hellions moving in now. They haven't become Hellbats just yet. Oh, is he getting into the mineral line and then transforming? That could be a thing. No, he just wants to barbecue, ladies and gents. Summer has come early, and well, drones look like stingrays anyway. Singaporean delicacy, gotta love it. These Zerglings are going to be able to clean up the rest of these. How many workers have been killed right now, though? 9. A respectable number, but not sure that... To be honest, Bunny wanted more out of that. I mean, the number of Hellions he lost in that attack, he would have wanted to kill, I reckon, 15 plus, ideally 20 plus workers. And 9 isn't quite going to cut the mustard. He's definitely ahead economically, but the map control has been ceded to his opponent right now, and the Mutalists are going to be able to come in and do some counter damage as well. Worker count currently 48 to 29 in favor of Bunny, but look at all of the aggression that's coming through from TLO right now. Bunny has to defend against it if he wants any hope of keeping an economic advantage. Almost getting a good Widowmine shot off there, and well, he doesn't actually have units inside this bunker. And the Baneling's actually going to be coming in from another angle. Only one of them is going to be left to attack the SCVs. Is it going to be enough? It is indeed. TLO can't make the attack, and Bunny, ladies and gentlemen, ties up the series 3-all. He is going to be able to keep the momentum going. He, once again, with a good defense, keeps that economic advantage, and that is going to be enough to get TLO to tap out of the game. He just had a Banshee reach the main base. TLO was going to lose more workers there, and that's going to be enough. So we have a 3-all situation in the hot seat best of 9. This guarantees that we're at least going to a game 8.